So some of you might not know and others know the whole story. My dog Kai got put to sleep in Italy on Saturday morning because the tumour that was in his pelvis had become so big that it was causing him a lot of struggle. He wasn't sleeping through the night anymore. He was still, you know, having a good time, able to go swimming, but whenever he wasn't distracted with something fun for dogs, he was struggling with this tumour. Won't go into the details of that, but
it basically just grew, didn't it, to a point that it was uncomfortable for him. I mean, we got it checked out by a specialist in the Lake District about 10 weeks ago, and she just basically said to monitor it. So we've just been keeping an eye on him, but you would never have known that he had anything wrong with him. On the outside, he was just still his stupid self on it. I think it got to a point where it was a bit unfair to continue putting him through. He would
have tried to go and play and do whatever we were, even if he was in pain, as long as he could. So on that note, we wanted to do a little video and show you all of his best bits, his funnest times with us while we've been traveling. And it's really kind of cool that we're doing this video from the NATO base in Finale Ligure, because that's the very kind of one of the first places we took Kai on our first ever trip in the motorhome when we went traveling. We came to Finale and it was still a cool time of year, so he was able to come and run some tracks with us.
Yeah, if we look back through all the videos we've made today, and there's probably hundreds on the channel now, we literally took Kai everywhere we possibly could, other than he never came to America with us or anything for obvious reasons, but anywhere we could take him to come riding with us or spend time with us. You know, he was part of the Wolfpack trio, so it kind of felt pretty wrong not to bring him anywhere. So we literally tried to involve him in everything, whether that was going swimming, going riding, even going trail digging. Like, I took him for quite a number of days when we'd go up in Leithen just to dig tracks and maintain tracks, and just like, well, just bring Kai, and he'd just be his usual silly self. He'd just go and grab rocks and sticks and keep you company and that sort of stuff. We took him away for pretty much, we lived in this motorhome actually, we lived in him for pretty much a solid year, and we took him away for 2 summers in Europe, stopping at literally every lake we could for a swim, riding all these cool places. Took him to a chairlift as well. We took him on a chairlift in France, in Le Clouzas.
Up, 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 sit, good boy. Lie down, lie down. Lie down, lie down, lie down, good boy. Look at this. Kai's first time on a chairlift. How do you like this? You're getting near the top now. There's the top just there. Up, up. Thank you.
First time Kai, well, twice. We took him on once and he was a bit dubious, and then the next year we went back and we put him on again, and it was like another new experience for him to get on a chairlift. Like, that was quite cool. What else did we do with him? Everything, yeah. We gave him, well, I don't know like who's watching this, but we gave him an ice cream every now and again.
I always got leftovers.
Which
is a veterinary nurse. You know, you shouldn't really do that with your dog, but I did anyway.
He ate like a king. He did eat like a king.
He didn't put weight on very easily.
He was just always doing stuff. Like, always, literally, he would never sit still. So he was just literally always this lean, agile dog, and a real strong swimmer. Like, literally.
Really strong at swimming.
This year we went to, before we came here, we were actually in Morzine, and I remember we took him to Montreal Lake, and he was probably swimming in there for like properly swimming for like an hour. Like, which is, I think it's a long time for a human, let alone a dog. And they would just literally, you'd throw a stick out, you'd go get it, bring it back, and then you do it again. And you just do this for...
And as soon as you stop, he'd start like throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And you had to like start again because he wanted to keep swimming.
Like Amanda said, it's kind of cool. We come back and we just happened to turn the camera on. We're actually in the Native Basin finale because this was one of the first like European places we took Kai and started to do some stuff together. He had these cool little boots and stuff on that we tried, which I don't even know if any company makes some decent boots that actually stay on dogs' feet because we could never get them to stay on.
He literally like lost his boots every 5 minutes.
Every run. And if we were doing like multiple runs of the same track, we'd end up picking the boots up the next run because he'd fallen off. Like, and he'd come down with like 3 boots on or 2 boots on or just like whatever. It was a really hard saying goodbye to him. Like, it was really hard. Obviously, it's going to be hard for us for the next however long because it's, you know, part of the family's gone pretty much. We're going to continue riding bikes and making videos. May even look at getting another puppy or dog in the future, like undecided when or kind of dog or whatever. But
I think Kai would be sad if we didn't give another puppy that lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure. I think what a lot of point, like, we wanted to make this video as well to say thank you to everyone who's sent messages, comments, audio messages. Like, it's kind of like overwhelming to reply to every single one of them. So
but you've all said the right thing. I never know what to say to people when they've lost a pet because you just don't know what to say to somebody. But actually hearing that we gave him a really good life has helped more than anything. Like every message, like, I mean, some people were saying, have you seen like other dogs just literally get taken to the park, throwing a ball, and that's literally it. We literally tried to involve him in everything, like everything. I think he would have still been happy if we just took him to the park and threw a ball, but
for sure.
Now I know because of you all what to say to someone.
Yeah.
When it's happened.
Yeah, and I never knew Kai when he was a puppy. Like, even I met Kai when he was like 2 years old or something. And we were talking about this the other day. Like, Amanda didn't just get Kai because you wanted a dog. Like, he was like he's been like a companion, in some ways like a mentor or like he's just always there. Like, just the loyalty of him was, for Amanda anyway, like.
I got him because my mental health I was really depressed when I graduated uni. I couldn't get a job. I couldn't get a start in life, so I used that time to train up Kai, and he's been like, I don't want to say shadow because he's always like the forefront. I'm probably his shadow.
Yeah.
But like, you know, especially last what feels like since January or whenever I stopped going to work because of COVID, me and Kai were like together all day, every day. If like I went to the living room,
yeah,
Kai went to the living room. If I went then the next minute back to the bedroom, Kai came to the bedroom. If I changed seat in the living room, Kai readjusted himself to be next to me in the living room. Yeah, it's very strange not to just look down and he's like next to me.
You know, obviously he's not here, but it's all these little small things like that you're so used to doing that you almost have to second tell yourself, well, you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to put a dog bowl on the floor, or there's no dog to walk in the morning, or there's no dog to take Kai on a walk in the morning, or there's a lot less fluff around, I'll tell you that. A lot less white fluff around, but you kind of like secretly enjoy it. Like, I secretly enjoy grooming Kai. It's quite therapeutic. And you just see this massive bunch of white fur on the floor, and you then look like this graceful white dog. He used to feel pretty proud when he used to get groomed.
Oh yeah, he knew when he was handsome.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, we just literally wanted to put the video together with a couple of clips showing.
I think you should end it with just showing all other clips because there's going to be hundreds you're going to want to show everyone. So just like, let's just say thank you to everyone.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
here's some cool trail dog clips to watch.
Yeah, and feel free to jump back through some of the previous videos, and if you go right back to the start, you can see some of the amazing places we've been together and taken Kai. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care, and I guess I don't even know how do you end something like this. I don't really know. Thank you anyway. Thanks.